Design Showcase is brought to you by these fine sponsors. It's Design Showcase, and we are here at the Cabinet S-Top. We have Katie, who is the designer here, and I understand that you redesigned the bathroom and the kitchen, but let's start off with the kitchen. What was the objective here?
The main objective for the kitchen was to just redesign it and get it more functional for the client. And because before, the finishes were very dark and heavy.
So originally there was a peninsula coming across this way, and you've taken that out, you've added the island, and then what was over here?
So the peninsula really blocked off the space. It made a wall. The fireplace has been added. Where the peninsula used to be, he wanted a place for he would have his coffee and be able to just kind of relax in the kitchen where he spends most of his time.
Let's talk about the tile and the coordination of colors. Like, how did that come about?
The client main objective was to brighten it up, and he wanted it to be kind of a little bit play on if he was on the lake or on a beach setting.
Yes. Throughout the kitchen, we've got the main sink here. Right?
Yes.
And then we've got a galley sink here, which, let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so they're actually both galleys, workstations, so all the pieces can interchange from each other. So,
wow.
So before, the client had this huge window seat that just didn't work well for him and the space. So we took that out and added in a secondary sink that they didn't have before.
For those of us who don't know what the zone method is when you are designing a kitchen, can you explain to us what that exactly entails?
It's basically looking at the client's daily task. And we separated those tasks into zones. In this kitchen, we have 7 zones: food prep, cooking, baking, drinks, pantry, cleaning, and in this kitchen, we even added a relaxation zone. The purpose of these zones is to maximize efficiency in the kitchen and make it easier for them to use. What we did over the bar areas, we added a sink, we raised the wall cabinets so that we had the clearance for the espresso machine, and we relocated the beverage refrigerator over to the bar.
So there's a lot of organization I'm looking at here. Tell us about some of the features on this island.
And since this is his main prep area, we added a knife block here. All of his knives are easily accessible. All the accessories that go with the galley workstation are stored right next to it. So we put all these pieces together to make everything easily accessible. We have an outlet that can pop up, and basically all of his drawers, we added accessories.
My eye just went up to the corner. I'm guessing that might be a speaker. I found a little treasure up there.
Correct. We wanted to create a place that we could hide the speaker. We put it in this upper cabinet.
So this is the complete kitchen, the only kitchen you would ever want. You also did the bathroom. What was the objective there?
Just direct it more towards what the client uses are, and then updated the finish. The bathroom before had a huge soaker tub, which the clients never used. We've ultimately just created a closet right where that tub was. So the other feature the client wanted to add was a barrier-free. They can easily walk in and out of their shower without having the curb that everybody's used to seeing.
And thank you, Katie. So if you want something like this, definitely contact Cabinet S-Top.
Jamie's Carpet is in business and locally owned and operated since 1965. Not only do they install carpet, they can install tile, laminate, wood, and other flooring products. Their extensive website will allow you to explore flooring options using your mobile device, desktop, or iPad. Take advantage of their complimentary in-home consultation service and have one of their talented and skilled flooring consultants help you choose the right flooring for your home. Mention Real Estate Showcase TV to receive 10% off your order.
It's Design Showcase, and we're here today at Hardwood Lumber Company with Lisa and Julie.
Tell us about some of these wood tops you create here.
At the Hardwood Lumber Company, we manufacture wood countertops, butcher block cutting boards, and it's a whole entire start to finish process, all custom designed. And we offer many species, both domestic and exotic. There's your lighter tones, medium tones, darker tones.
Tell us about the live edge here too, because this is a nice example of a live edge. Do a lot of people do that now in their homes?
Yes, so live edge actually, it started over on the West Coast and it made its way out this way. It brings a rustic, natural vibe.
So one of the trends with kitchens are the floating shelves. How do you guys implement that?
There's live edge floating shelves. You could just do the straight edge floating shelves. It's a brand new trend and it seems like it's going to stick around for a while.
A lot of times outside the hood on each side, taking the cabinets away and just putting the shelves there and having like open shelving.
It adds a really cool effect to the kitchen.
Now you have different stains, I see, right?
So this is a monochrome color coat. These are some of the most popular options right here, more mild tones. If you look at what is offered on the website, we have like 50, 60, 70 options.
Wow.
Of really even bright, deep jewel tone colors. But these are cool because you could take any type of wood species and paint over it, more with a matte finish. And it also shows the grains really nicely.
So what are the kinds of grains that you can select?
There's 3 grain options, main ones. You could do just a wide plank face grain for the countertop, and that's just taking the tree trunk basically and slicing through so you could see how the grain is laid out naturally.
Okay.
And then for edge grain, it gives a more stripy effect.
Okay.
Because we take different strips of wood and we glue them together. There's end grain as well, and you cut those up into little squares, and once we glue those together, you'll see that it gives a checkerboard effect.
What about the cutting boards that you have?
So our cutting boards are custom made, so we have so many different designs. You can do live edge cutting boards, paddle cutting boards, of course your basic rectangle.
I choose to go with a wood top in my home. What are some of the precautions that I may need to take? Like, is it stain proof? Do you need to seal it?
Yes, so let's say if you have a little spill on your wood countertop or you have a scratch, what you can easily do is buff it out and then just finish it with oil. So you could order your cutting board or your butcher block countertop over the phone, and you could also order online.
They're just looking for a different idea for countertops. Come to Hardwood Lumber Company. Thank you, girls. Design Showcase is brought to you by these fine sponsors.